Alright, so the next video is for the Ninja Bat. He came out in the soldier class of the Sigma 6 line. So hopefully this video will be just a one-parter and a lot quicker and smoother than the other one. So get that out of the way. So here you have the Ninja Bat. And he definitely has a lot built into him, I think, even though he's only a $10 figure. I don't, or at least at the time, I'm not sure how much he would be on eBay right now. He's able to move at the waist, so that's cool. Try and get this off and show you. It's got a chest plate here that should come off. Maybe if I get my hands a little less. But at least you don't know. At least you know you're not going to lose it. It's on there pretty well. So this comes off, and you can see there's some gears in there. Nothing really. They don't move around or anything, but it is kind of cool if you want to say that he's battle damaged or something like that. This hand has normal articulation. And I'll explain that in just a sec here. And it's also got these little fin type looking spikes, which I think would be pretty good because could you imagine him cutting something open with it or stabbing somebody with it or whatever. So I think that helps the sculpt. But anyway, so you push on this and it sends out a sword, and it actually does it on both sides. So that's cool. So even if he's not got his other weapons, besides of course being a robot and having, you know, robotic strength, he also has these swords, and they're kind of clear, see-through type red, so you could almost see them as being laser swords of some kind. Also, like his feet here, you can say that they're kind of booster, you know, so he's got better jumping abilities, or it can fly maybe. They also, the kind of the look and color of them, if I was using my imagination, I would say you could almost see them as being some type of suction cup thing. So maybe he's able to climb walls. Reason why I kind of got into excuse me, articulation a little bit here is because this hand, you know, can't really stay up. You know, it swivels there and it swivels up and down. You know, it's ball jointed right there. But the reason why I'm pointing out articulation this time, and I don't usually do that, is because this arm can't stay up because it's got a gimmick besides this one, or a play feature if you want to call it that, built into it, and it's this button right here. Even though it may come across that it has something to do with the chest piece or the gears or whatever, actually has to do with his arm. And it's kind of like Scorpion from Mortal Kombat, in that the idea is that he would shoot this out and grab somebody, and then when he's got a hold of him, you push this button right here, and hopefully it will show it on camera coming up. So it's kind of that whole get over here type of thing. Said in my other description for my other video, I'll get into the ports, and so at least on this figure it also has the ports like the Duke figure that I showed. And he actually, I don't think Duke came with anything that would use his ports, but this guy definitely does. He comes with another laser sword type thing. It has kind of a idea that kind of the Four Horsemen came up with for He-Man, or even, that guys and gals in the 80s came up for He-Man. And these swords come apart. So I always think that's kind of cool. Different collections, different toys, they still kind of have the same ideas. So you can have either one big sword or split it up into two. And there's just these pegs right here, and then the hole right there, and it snaps. Now, talking about the ports, these pegs right here are for the ports. And I'm not sure what else other people would call them. I don't know why I keep calling them ports, but anyway. So you can have them wherever you want them, which I think is cool customability. You can have it like that. Looks cool. Or you can have them a different way, or you can have them pointing down. So anyway, so there's that. Then he also comes with this gun, which again they're using, in my opinion, the laser bayonet type look to it right there. Nothing really changes on this as far as I know. There's no customability to it. It's just one piece. Try and get it in his hand. So there you go. So he does hold it. Maybe even with the way that his hand extends, you can actually get him to hold it two-handed. Or maybe it will pull it off, we'll find out. Nope. So yeah, if you pull the gun out, and then, not the gun, but pull out his arm to hold on to it, and then, push the button, it goes back in. Or maybe you'd be able to do it both ways, just there and there. But anyway, there's a video for the Ninja Bat, and again, I'll say that he just looks pretty cool, and I'm glad to have him on my shelf. Pretty evil looking, and he is definitely, I didn't mention it, but hopefully it came across, that he is a Cobra. He's one of the robots from the Sigma 6 line. They use quite a bit of robots. That was one of Cobra's secret weapons. But, if you know from the 80s, they had quite a bit of bats. And this just went, a little more, expanded the type of bats that they had. So, anyway, I think that does pretty well for him, but I have to say, right there, that looks pretty cool. That looks cool. I mean, for me, yeah, he just looks cool, no matter what. So, anyway, thanks for watching.